Everybody, just wanted to hop on here and share some longer term investment style, intermediate to longer term investment style setups that I'm eyeing up in the XLK technology sector. So it's obviously no newsflash to anybody that tech has been outperforming the market. Now, some of these stocks have been pulling back and offering some decent entry opportunities, and these companies still exhibit really good fundamentals as far as earnings per share and revenue growth, one or the other, or in some cases both. So looking at just the general sector, it's in a strong relative strength uptrend we see, and we're just having a bit of a pullback here. So I think this offers an opportunity to, if this bull run is going to keep going, I think this is just serving up an opportunity to get involved in some really good companies at lower prices. So I'm going to try to do this one a little faster than some of the other videos I've done, just because it's a longer list. So Nvidia here, we see we're pulling back. I've marked out a previous area of resistance. It's got the 10-month MA pulling down in there. If the bulls can step up here on the 3-day chart, I'm interested. Planet Labs here, again, I've marked out this previous area of resistance. Can it turn into support? That will be determined if the bulls can step up here. We got the 10-month SMA here as well. So Planet Labs looks good. Poet, P-O-E-T, Poet Technologies. This one's pulling back into a, well, I'll point out, first of all, this doesn't look great. That giant upper wick on a monthly bar does not look good. We've also got a lot of distribution bars on the monthly, which isn't good. But the reason I left it on this list is it does have relative strength uptrend. It does have strong fundamentals. It is pulling back into this. This was a major area that it struggled with for a very long time. So now we're pulling back and retesting it. So if the bulls can step up here, this is a good place to take a shot. Somewhere around $10 down to maybe $8.30. I mean, if it does go back to that level up there, it can go up to 20. So this one looks really good. Net, Cloudflare, I'm already involved in this for a swing trade, but I'm kind of happy to see that it's also set up as an investment. So basically what I'm seeing here is I've marked out this previous area of resistance. It pulled back into it. We see here, actually it's already confirmed a swing trade here. I'm already confirmed an investment entry along with a swing trade entry. So this one kind of looks to me like it's a little cup with handles. So we got this rounding bottom, and then we pulled back in the upper 50% or half of this this base it's formed. Now the bulls are stepping up. This one looks really good for a longer term move, I believe. Strong ADX as well. So it looks good. SNO. SNOW. Why didn't I just say snow? I don't know. But anyways, this one I got stopped out of a couple times trying to get involved on a swing trading basis. This does look set up for a more of a longer term position though. Now we do have relative strength on the monthly starting to pick up. It's not really in a strong uptrend, but it is starting to tick up. We've pulled down. We tested came close to testing the 10-month SMA. So, and now the bulls have really stepped up in a big way. This software sector in general got a real boost on Friday. So this one looks pretty good to get involved with anywhere here. Maybe a stop down below there. This one could really fly. CLS, Celestica. So we've got this pullback. We're kind of pulling beyond this area of previous resistance, but it's still coming down into this area of the 10-month SMA. Really strong relative strength uptrend. ADX is in a strong uptrend. So basically what I'm looking for is if the bulls can step up here, I think it's worth it to take a shot long on this one. Fabrinet, semiconductor sector, pulling down to the 10-month SMA. This one has a lot of distribution in this profile, though, on the monthly volume profile. Not a good look. This is some major selling here this month, so this may take more time, but I'm willing to watch it here because it's coming into an area of kind of interest. Avgo, this one's really interesting too. Again, a lot of these you'll see have a similar problem. They're starting to get a fairly high of distribution count, above average volume, monthly volume selling bars isn't a great look, but basically we're coming into the 10-month SMA. If the bulls can step up here, I'm interested in taking along. It's possible it needs to come. Maybe it's going to build a bigger base. Maybe it comes and undercuts this low. So basically, I'm only going to get involved if the bulls step up and confirm their presence. IONQ and Rigetti both have a decent looking setup here. I thought this was going to turn into a good swing trade entry right here. I got stopped out. It lost this area of resistance or previous resistance, potential support. It lost it. So now what I'm seeing is basically we've got two very strong monthly pocket pivots. So the up-down volume ratio on the monthly is picking up. We're in a relative strength uptrend, pulling back down into this 10-month SMA. We also see, looking back further on the chart, this is a general area which has presented resistance in the past. This 55 to 48 to 55 area. So we're right in there right now. So if the bulls can step up in this area, I would be willing to take a long. I like IONQ more than Rigetti. Rigetti is weaker. It doesn't look as good as IONQ to me, but I'm still willing to. Well, I shouldn't say it's weaker. I mean, this IONQ has had a bigger down bar than Rigetti has. But still, I do lean towards IONQ more. But anyways, same sort of setup on Rigetti. APP, AppLovin. So we have this relative strength uptrend still, although it looks like it might be about to start to roll over. But the reason I'm interested is kind of come down, made a lower low. We've made now a lower high. Now, can we kind of put in a higher low here? And we're coming down to this 20-month SMA. And basically, if the bulls can finish the next 2 days with a real strong finish, this would be an interesting place for me to take a long here with a stop at the low. CGNX, this is a really nice looking chart. This is actually one of my favorite charts of them all right now. Reason being is we do have a strong monthly chart. It's starting to get strong anyways. It's starting to outperform the market here on the monthly chart. We broke out above this previous area of resistance on really high monthly volume. The on balance volume is breaking out and it's making new highs ahead of price. So that's all really good stuff. Volume pocket pivot. We see on the 3-day chart, it's in a relative strength uptrend. So it's already very strong. What I like about it is it's kind of just drifting and getting tight here on the 3-day chart. So I'm willing to take a shot on this long. Basically, I've got this as something I'm watching for a swing trade as well. But something like this would give a decent longer term investment style sort of entry right there. So I like CGNX. Google, can't go wrong with Google. Really strong up relative strength, really strong ADX. Volume profile isn't as bad as some of these other ones. Still have a lot of bullish bars, and we're pulling down into the previous area of resistance, getting close to that 10-month SMA. So if the bulls can step up here, this is a nice spot to buy an amazing stock like Google. MOD, Modine Manufacturing. It's not quite in an area of interest yet, but I put it on the list because it is coming down as I've marked out this previous area of resistance. So decent one to keep an eye on. OUST, this is one I'm watching for swing trades as well as an investment style entry. So we broke out above this previous area of resistance, pulling down into it. Can the bull step up here over the next 3 days? Basically, I'd be looking to get long on this one again. This one looks really nice. SYNA, Synaptics Incorporated. Again, kind of similar. It broke out of a previous area of resistance. We're coming down and testing it. So I won't get involved. I won't just buy the previous resistance. I blindly need the bulls to step up. So one to keep an eye on. Amperius EMPX, strong relative strength uptrend. We're losing the 10-month SMA, but basically, if we can show the bulls can show some strength here. It's something I'd be willing to take a shot on. MXL, I'm already long this on a swing trade. This one looks incredible. This one's along with CGNX, kind of like my favorite looking setups in the market. Broke out of this previous area of resistance on massive volume. If this in 2 days, this bar closes like this is incredibly bullish. It was a bullish retest of that level on huge volume. On balance volumes breaking out. Monthly ADX is breaking out. MXL is probably one of the best looking charts in the market. If you look on the 3-day chart, it's just drifting sideways. We've got really tight here, relatively low volume. This one looks incredible, one of the better charts in the market, worth focusing on. And then AEVA, this is similar to OUST. I believe they make kind of something to do with sensors for robots, I believe. So coming down, testing this previous area of resistance. Again, though, this one has some really shitty looking selling profile, a volume profile here on the monthly. So keeping in mind the selling has been pretty heavy, but we do have, it has been outperforming the market on the monthly, pulling down into this area. If the bulls can step up, it's worth taking a shot with a stop below the low wherever it does form. So that's the tech sector. Lots of them on the list. Not surprisingly, it's been one of the best performing sectors, and it has been experiencing some selling as of late. So some incredible companies potentially offering decent opportunities to get involved here if a person hasn't already got in them, and more from a long-term perspective. So if there's anything you guys think that I've missed in this sector as far as longer-term entry opportunities, give me a shout. You know where to find me. Comment, find me on X, Shep the Trader, and hope you guys have a great week trading. Thanks for listening, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.